Igor Jesus is a red. Welcome to your Forest transfer news. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to your latest Forest transfer news. Coming up, we'll bring you all the details about Igor Jesus becoming a red, the first signing of this transfer window. And if you haven't already, if you're excited about Jesus, let me know by hitting that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new, and make sure you go check out this sensational giveaway from Football Prizes, where you can win this signed framed Forest shirt. You could win a signed Nuno shirt. And how about this? You can guarantee yourself, if you get this ticket, that you will get the new Forest kit once it comes out, courtesy of Football Prizes. Make sure you scan the QR code or go and click on the link that's pinned in the comments. It's only 99p, less than a quid. You guys could obviously figure that out. Anyway, let's get into the fun, juicy stuff. So, Igor Jesus is a red. We broke it earlier over on social media, and now that I've fixed my computer, we can do videos again. And basically what's happened today is the contract has been signed, and he will be playing his last game for Botafogo, that's what I'm saying, tonight, in terms of at their stadium. Obviously there's still the Club World Cup to come with there, but he has taken to Instagram a very short time ago to say the following. He says, "Today I will play my last match at the Nottingham Santos Stadium, where I was very happy and always tried to do my best. I want to thank everyone for always supporting me and believing in me. I'm not saying goodbye, I'm saying see you later. I hope to one day return to this club that has become a part of my family and that I love so much." And then he's got the black heart and the white heart in the colours of Botafogo. So that's him confirmed. Now, not officially confirmed. Obviously, Forest will still have to confirm it and what have you. But with the guys we know in Brazil, everything's been ticked off and this is going ahead. Now, this has been heavily rushed through by his agent, shall I say, who's made sure things have gone through very quickly. He wanted contract signs and everything else ASAP. And he's been able to really move this along. Now, that does worry me slightly because, well, before I get into my worries, let's get into the details. It's going to be 20 million euros, 5-year contract, about 16.5-ish million pounds on that one. And I need it confirmed. So I haven't had this bit confirmed, but I'm still assuming he's coming straight after the Club World Cup. So once Botafogo win it or go out of it, then he will be leaving on a jet plane over to East Midlands Airport. So that's the good news. Now, the worrying news for me is that this agent, who I'm hoping that we'll have a chat on here with, if we can find the time, he's definitely a bit of a proper agent, is the best way I can say it, making sure that, you know, he's being seen to himself. As we told you a few days back, I think it might have been Felipe that said it, the agent is basically the one who has pushed this deal through. Neither Botafogo or Igor Jesus were actively looking for the move, but Super Agent comes in and he's made it happen. Now, why does this make me worry? Because agents make a lot of money from transfers and contract renewals. It's actually good for an agent if you got a player that's bouncing from one team to the next because it's signing on fees, agent fees, etc., etc. You know where I'm going with this? If Igor Jesus absolutely starts to kill it at Forest, I expect the agent to be quite active with him in a couple of years' time. But that's a worry to have in a couple of years, which makes me start to think, is there a release clause in the contract or something like that? I'm sure we'll get all that information as time goes forward, and I'll fill you guys in as always. So this one's done. Am I happy about this one? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I'll tell you what, I've got to say that Pedro's the one who's convinced me on him. Pedro is absolutely bigging him up through the roof. Maybe he's looking at it through black and white tinted glasses. I don't know. I will officially make my mind up once I see him play a few games. I'm looking forward now to the preseason matches, to maybe get our first look at him. But also the other thing that I've used in my mind here is that even if he's a complete and utter flop, it's 16 million quid. It's not going to break the bank. And that's the key thing for us. Now, Forest is still going to be looking for another striker. I expect a move on Vissa to come soon from Forest. And they are still looking for other positions up and down the pitch. But the good news is signing number 1 is in, and signing 2 and 3 are not going to be far behind either. And yes, we've told you all about them all this week. Jair coming in and Quibeno as well, going to be the 2 that come in next. Now, that's not with the same agent as Igor Jesus, so negotiations are happening separate to that. And then there's the whole Danilo thing with Leon. And that's got a few twists as well, which I will fill you in on the next video. So there's plenty of movement coming in and around Forest right now, both in and out. So strap in and get ready, because there's going to be a lot to talk about. Other rumours that are coming through, there's some stuff on Callum Hudson-Odoi about him leaving for £15 million. Yeah, I can't see that. But again, I will do it on a separate story. This one's basically to tell you guys the news on Jesus. But let's be real, just very quickly on Callum Hudson-Odoi. Chelsea have a sell-on clause with him anyway. So for Forest to sell him that cheaply would almost be criminal, because Chelsea have at least a 20-25% clause on it. And I know we bought him dirt cheap at like 3.5 plus add-ons, but he's worth more than that for sure. So we'll get into all of that on tomorrow's video as well. So good news, Forest made their first signing. My computer's back up and fully running. We will be back tomorrow with some more transfer news. So get your thoughts in. Let me know what you think of this signing. Are you happy? If you weren't happy like me at the start of it, have you come round to accepting it? Or are you coming around to thinking, you know what, after I've spoken to the Brazilian boys and we did that podcast with them, they've convinced me? Or are you still apprehensive and thinking, I'm not going to judge yet because he's a Forest player now, we got to get behind him, but I will be watching him with one eyebrow raised just to check him out. So let me know how you guys are feeling about it all. Okay, I will see you on the next video. And I've got a massive shout out to Chris as well, becoming the newest member on our Patreon. Big up to you, Chris. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to help us out on Patreon and get some exclusive videos, the link's in the description. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new. Igor Jesus is a Red. And we'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Reds.